Boys Incorporate.
Hey.
Shit big.
When shit flows, I be pro. Cross
Yeah.
touch with an ice glow. Ice cubes in my earlobe.
What?
So cold, I'm a glacio.
What?
Bad just like a subway.
Yeah.
Train, I'm on the one way.
Yeah.
To get to a mill, I know I'm gonna have it one day. On drive, I'll take a Sunday.
Yeah.
Take a chips on the girl named Sunday. I always catch her on Sunday.
What?
20K and this shit, your praise. I'm you just like a L. So twisted my mind, tangle. Invite me to New York. Guaranteed to get famous. Introduced to a perfect stranger. First met her, gave me the finger. In the middle of being foes, I was giving her the finger. Beating against the walls behind closed doors. It's like it never happened, cause still nobody know. On fire, I'm getting hot. 100 ones, I'll feel the knot. $100 for this clock. 100 grams, I'll feel my clock. Oh yeah, you must forgot. I'm watching you get lost. Getting your crack gone. I'm laughing, dropping it off. While booming off in my city, occupied, sucking on titties. Man, they did some shit in the bag. It's getting pretty. Show them video. I'm at the ceiling. But again, his name was Billy. Used to slap the snot out of today. Start getting. Welcome to the main event. I'll be your host, Main Event Fro. We're about to talk about what went down on Raw tonight. You know what I'm saying? Pretty lit, pretty hot. And like I always say, more storytelling than anything. Hit y'all with the intro so we can dive right into it.
Welcome to Dom. I think I know what you were trying to do. Welcome to
The main event. Welcome to the main event. And remember, this is the place we go live at least 3 times a week. You can always click the link that's pinned in the top of the chat to join up and talk about it. Or you can follow me on all social medias, hit me in my inbox, request to be a special guest. You can join me, just me and you, right here in the main event. So, Raw kicks off with Cody Rhodes, and he got a big pop, like a big ass pop. I'm talking about the crowd was lit. We want Cody. Then Cody does this little statement, talk a little shit about the bloodline, this and that, calls out Seth Rollins, say that's his friend. He said, hey, I guess I can call him a friend now. Yeah, my friend. So come on out, Seth freaking Rollins. Seth comes out, he do his statement. They'll accept the challenge from Roman Reigns and The Rock and all that good shit. But the first matchup for the night was Gunther versus Dirty Dom in a nice match, hard-hitting, slapping match, because he was slapping Dom out over the place. Only way Dom took advantage of Gunther is when JD was interfering and shit, you know, causing distractions. But Dirty Dom got chopped to death like a tree. Powerbomb like damn near through the ring, because Gunther held him up for a second. Then when he came down there, was like every inch of strength he got. Then they killed the boy. So Dirty Dom take a L on that one. Adam Pearce talks to Damage Control backstage and tell him not to cause no problems. Shinsuke pulled up about the Intercontinental title. We get a match with Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler versus Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. And it was a iffy match, but you know what I'm saying? We know what that match was for. Party girls, they hot, they're pretty good on it, you know. And they put them against Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks to show and make them be dominant. And they pitch the win up and get a shot at the titles. Judgment Day in the back, taking care of Dirty Dom, says, Priest says him and Finn about to go take care of business. Andrade had pulled up though, and Dom was like, keep an eye on him. He may be some help for the Judgment Day round. We get Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax. Looks like Becky wasn't going to win this one either. Thanks to Liv Morgan, Becky got saved, just like thanks to Becky, Liv got saved. So the match ended up pretty much the same as that. And they have a moment backstage. So we get a match between Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan this week. And I guarantee you Nia Jax interfering in that. A 3-way match, triple threat. We get Ricochet talking to Adam Pearce backstage. He wants a shot at the IC title. JD wants a shot at the IC title. Then we get Andrade versus Apollo, which just was showing that Andrade still got it. Apollo just gonna be a pin man right now. They're just gonna use him to take losses. So Adam Pearce announces the IC title #1 contender in a gauntlet match. Ricochet, Chad Gable, Sami Zayn, Brunson Reed, Shinsuke Nakamura, and JD McDonald. That match, that match takes place next week. Sami Zayn talks about how this is opportunity, this is chance. Ivor pulls up, they get a match. Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell talking about we need to increase and come up and do better. Natalya and Tegan say, yeah, we need to do that too. And then Maxine and Ivan Now pull up, and Candice LeRae disrespects Maxine Dupree. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. That was a little crazy ass segment, but we're gonna get probably a triple threat tag match with them right there or something. Anyway, we get Finn Balor and Damian Priest versus Imperium. And this match, man, I love this match. Them boys went at it in this match. You know what I'm saying? And Damian Priest proving to be a dominant force. Like, okay, yeah. Then why that shit still up there? Hold up. Damn. The show already started, goddamn it. Shit. Take that down. The show's started. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing over here. But Damian Priest is hard hitting. They're showing him as a dominant force. I guess they came over here and realized that, hey, over there at Unhinged Main Event, bro, man, they talking too much shit about Damian Priest. We got to do something about that. You know what I'm saying? Got to do something about it. Finn Balor and Priest picks up the win, pinning Da Vinci again. Vinci taking a lot of pins. We're going to call him 1, 2, 3. Then Drew gets an interview backstage. We get the match with Sammy and Ivor, which was a nice match, you know what I'm saying? But Sammy came out on top in the end. Real rising to Io Sky, teasing that they will meet up once again for another match because them two be hard hitting in the ring together. Then we get Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre in the main event. Nice match like always. These two guys take it to each other. They do the seesaw back and forth. Solo comes out. Cody comes out, eliminates Solo. Then Jimmy comes out with the smile on his face. Uso takes his mind off the ball, turns around, smack him. Claymore. 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso takes the loss. Yeah, so let me know what y'all think about Raw down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And hey, it was pretty good to me, man. It was pretty good. I took my eyes off the screen for a minute, but it was all right for what it was. You feel me? You new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Hassan, what you think of? Did you catch the highlights?
What up, guys?
What's up?
What up, Taquan?
I'm good.
Dude. Yeah, so Hassan, you catch the highlights?
Yeah, I saw a couple of things. I didn't like how they did Drew McIntyre. Remember when Seth Rollins came running? I didn't like that.
Oh yeah. I ain't mentioned that part. Seth Rollins came down the hill.
Yeah. They made him like an afterthought, and he's supposed to be a world championship match at WrestleMania. I just didn't like that. What you thought, Taquan?
I don't think Drew felt like an afterthought because I felt like him getting a Claymore on Seth and him winning the match. That's their way of saying, "Hey, never, hey, I know stories the bloodline, but hey, Drew's still here." So I that's how I felt about the segment. I was like, he wasn't the main focus, but they still did enough to make people realize, okay, Drew, we still got to think about Drew throughout all this chaos.
Right. Yeah, I feel the same way about that because when he ran past him, Drew was like, "Man, what the? Oh, he just don't see me right here, huh? You don't see me? Okay, I got something for you." Witness himself, took his eyes off the ball, smacked him with the Claymore, and then talked some shit in his face. You know what I'm saying? Real spit off in your face. So yeah, man, Drew you got to let him know. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that's the story you're trying to tell though. How like like okay, at WrestleMania we having like 3 people doing double duty. So I feel like that's gonna be like Seth and Drew's story basically. How like Seth is so focused on his bloodline shit that he ain't even worry about defending his title. Like, I'm assuming Seth and Drew is gonna be night 2 and after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's gonna be. I think they're gonna kick night 2 off. Gonna get it started early, so that way it's already story tied in. So if you kick it off with Drew and Seth, it'll tell a story and everybody be ready for the main event. Yeah, all this shit tied in together.
Do you
Yeah.
guys think? Do you think Drew's gonna win in Mania?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Seth Rollins described it. Plus, the tag match he got with Roman and The Rock. That's gonna take up his energy. Y'all the bad back, the bad knee. That he gonna get whooped up in that match. They may work on the knee, and that's gonna show that, hey, yeah, he gonna lose, man.
Yeah. I think Drew's winning, and I think Priest is either gonna cash in on Drew either that night or the Raw after, because that's still a story out there for
Right,
them.
right. That's the after story.
Yeah.
That Money in the Bank, man. It's why it's a rat race. They got me thinking. I'll be like, oh shit, I want to know what's gonna happen next. Cliffhangers after cliffhangers. You know what I'm saying? EO Sky ran into Rhea Ripley backstage. That kind of caught my attention. Like, okay, maybe they trying to retell their story, but they got a story too. I mean, they got history. So I'm like, I wonder if they're trying to retell their story later on. They just planting the seeds now. Yeah, she may get traded. Yeah, EO Sky can get traded to Raw, and they can do it then later on next year or some shit though.
Damn. So do you think Rhea and Becky gonna be on night 1 or 2?
Most definitely, they're gonna be on night 1.
So the SmackDown one is gonna be on night 2.
I think that one's gonna be on night. It's pick and choose from there. It's like
I've been ready to. I'm taking Rhea again night 2.
that real nigga getting night 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they get night 2, then what's gonna be all the hype for night 1 besides Gunther in the tag match?
No, I think Bailey's night 2 because they have a longer story, almost a year, about a
You know what
year.
I'm saying?
Okay. I know it's the deeper story, but I'm looking at it from like I'm trying to look at it the way WWE gonna look at it.
The
On
top stars.
As I said, on paper, what sounds like the bigger match?
Yeah,
Like that's the way I'm looking at it. Like on paper, what sounds like the bigger match?
they got more star power than Bailey and EO. That's the only difference, But their story ain't just as good as Bailey and EO though. But yeah, it could be like that though. Or they may just have them both on night 1. Shit.
You're right.
I tell you, I think they got to spread the women out between both nights. I don't think they're gonna throw all the women on one night.
Yeah, it makes sense to spread them out. Just a thought process. I was like, shit, what the hell them motherfuckers? I don't know. Probably trying to, I don't know, man. WWE gonna do what they do, but get what? They just approved my motherfucking vacation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be at WrestleMania on time. No fucking after watch party. I'm gonna be right there, right on time, on the motherfucking spot. We gonna be in this motherfucker, man. What's up, 907 Good Eats? How you doing? Yeah.
So since the gauntlet for the IC title is next week, who y'all got for the gauntlet? I got Gable.
The gauntlet match. You already know Sami Zayn.
Actually, I got Gable.
Oh, real quick for the 6 people watching, we appreciate it. Dr. Fizzle Frost about to go live later, so check him out later as well. Like in an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Just a heads up.
appreciate it.
But go ahead.
Yeah, what was that again?
Now I was just talking about the Intercontinental Gauntlet next
Okay,
week.
the gauntlet match. Hey, look, Sami Zayn gonna get that motherfucker. Chad Gable, his little girl gonna cry, and it ain't gonna be Gunther that make him cry. It's gonna be Sami Zayn, and that's gonna make a feud with them. You know what I'm saying? And shit, really, all of them got some personal vendetta against each other, just by how they've been telling the stories. So they all got like that mesh of heat together. So I don't know, man. Shit. They got me there. When you said Chad Gable, I thought about him talking, yeah, I got to make I'm gonna take your laugh and put it on my little girl. And that was a good ass punchline. What? What up? Wiley, you on? You might mute it.
Oh man, I forgot that. Okay, sorry. No, but yeah, what's going on with you guys?
What's happening?
Good. How you doing?
So Wiley, what you think about tonight, man? What you think about overall? What you think about tonight?
Shoot, I mean, I saw the highlights. So like, where do y'all what do y'all talk about so far?
What we talked about?
Basically everything.
Just a little dib and dab.
Do you think Rhea and Becky gonna be on night 1 or 2?
Rhea and then Bailey more likely is gonna be night 1. Rhea night 2. Because if you want to think about it overall, Rhea she pretty much got this on lock right now. Like her whole star power right now is on 10. I don't think so. Bailey beats that. And especially, got to think about championship wise. Io Sky don't even beat her right now overall to even claim that main event of night 2. So no.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. What else we talked about? What else we talked about?
All right, hold on.
Are we talking about did Drew feel like an afterthought during the main event?
Did Drew McIntyre feel like an afterthought after the main event?
Yeah, you see what happened?
Yeah, I saw what happened. Because pretty much the Bloodline was trying to interfere into the match. And of course, Jimmy, he gave in to, his family coming. Well, he gave in to his brother coming into the mix and cost himself another match with Drew McIntyre, losing the three count. And that whole shebang went down as far as overall.
Yeah. But the afterthought part came in when Seth Rollins ran past Drew to go help Jay. He ran past Drew
Yeah. See, here's my thing with that, right? And this is how I look at it for Drew, right? On this half, I look at it as Drew could have been any more messier as a heel right now than almost anybody else if he really wanted to, or as I would say, as WWE would want him to. But the thing is, they're playing this as a more of a classical, honorable heel, right? It's like, hey, I'm telling you, let this go. Focus on me and you, and then let's have a great match. Versus you going in there facing the Bloodline. Because my thing is with the way how Drew McIntyre saw it, Seth Rollins just pass through and go into Bloodline business. He looked at it as you willing to throw everything on the line to go face the Bloodline versus worrying about our match, worrying about us having a great, spectacular match. Because basically what it is Seth Rollins is throwing his body away, allowing it to be seen as watered down. And everyone's going to look at it as, okay, yeah, you know what, Drew, you're going to win the title. And why? Because Seth Rollins is going to be watered down, wasting time on the Bloodline. And that's going to be the moral of the story. You beat down a broken down Seth Rollins because you got into Bloodline's business, and that's all there is to it.
Right.
And
So
that's
nobody,
gonna be
nobody won't be saying he cheated. Nobody won't say he took advantage. It's Seth Rollins' fault.
Pretty much, and he just went on for win. Like he just got an easy target. That's it. So and that's not his game plan. Like even if he's a heel, that's not his game plan. His game plan is to beat the best.
Right.
And that's not what's going on. So
yeah. God damn. That shit
whack. If I'm not mistaken, right when I came in a little bit, I heard y'all talking about the whole Gunther situation in Chad Gable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'll ask y'all like who y'all got for the gauntlet next week.
So who's in the gauntlet right now?
I think it's Gable, Sammy, Bronson Reed. I think Ricochet is one, right?
Yeah, Ricochet.
Yeah, Ricochet.
JD
and I got pull up a list.
All right, so I won't be surprised if Andrade, because like I said, because I ain't surprised by the list you said, because I mean Bronson Reed's not surprised. It makes perfect sense at this point because he's someone brand new in the mix. Not surprised with Sammy.
Okay, I got a full list.
Okay.
Ricochet, Gable, Sammy, Bronson, Shinsuke, JD.
Okay, JD. Okay, yeah. I mean, actually, I have to see why JD's there, and I'll speak on that a little bit later. Before JD, who you said?
Ricochet, Gable, Sammy, Bronson, Shinsuke, and JD.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. I didn't expect Shinsuke to be there. I thought they would have put Andrade, but nonetheless. Shoot. I mean, to be honest, the way I look at it, I see it like this. I think honestly, at this point, there's three ways they go with this. It's neither Chad, it's neither Sammy. I'm more leaning on Sammy, and last but not least, it could be JD. But if it's JD is just only there to sweet spot the whole situation, and I see that your boy Damian Priest is gonna cash in. I think that's the smartest move he does. Yeah. Why not? He's not gonna cash it on nobody at the world title. I'm sorry, he's not. He's not.
I think it'll be best. I think that right there would be best, and just let Drew McIntyre have his moment.
Because I'm telling you right now, like if they do it with Drew, I mean, then what? Right? We're supposed to expect that. Okay, him and Drew go back and forth just a little bit, but it's like eventually who wins the title, though? Right? It's like. Don't tell me Drew wins the title, then Damian Priest comes and steal it from him, and then in the next pay-per-view at Backlash or wherever, Drew gets it back, and it's like they're going this back and forth title switch. Like, no,
right? Yeah.
Like,
right.
So I don't know. And plus, the way when Drew's going, I don't think so. They're gonna make that. They're gonna make it seem like that. Plus, you got to remember
it makes no sense to go after the IC title though. It's just that
I mean, but I'm gonna tell you why though, because think about it. It's like. But this is my whole point of it all, right?
Yeah.
If Gunther is going to be going, if they're putting this gauntlet, and I would believe the gauntlet is quote unquote for WrestleMania because they keep eyeing this point of WrestleMania.
Yeah, right? For WrestleMania.
Oh, see, okay, thank you. You would want this to be a major thing, and what more major is a cash in at WrestleMania? I'm just being honest. It sounds perfect, and that's what I'm saying. Like if you sell me. JD's gonna face Gunther for the title, I see cash in. If you say anybody else, then I say if they cash in, then they're cashing in on that dude somewhere in the mix. Cause I say it like this: if Damian Priest don't cash in on the world title at WrestleMania, then he's gonna do it later before Money in the Bank comes in. And that's the best option.
I think he'll do it at WrestleMania. But yeah, he gonna damn. I don't know, man. He might cash in on the world title, but if he do cash in on Drew, yeah, he'll have help from the Judgment Day and shit like that. But it'll be Gunther versus who though? Like Sammy.
Yeah, I mean, Sammy has the higher hype. It could be Chad, but I think Sammy has the higher hype. I think right now, if you talk about who has the more bigger build, who has the more bigger crowdfunding of who they want to see as champion, I mean, at this point, Sami Zayn is the perfect thing that makes sense.
Now I can see Sami Zayn and Damian Priest in a little feud for the title.
I mean, if you're talking about the IC, no.
Yeah,
that's way overdue. It's like, okay, you'd go right back going to feud with the Judgment Day all over again. It's like, that shit is overdue.
Oh, damn, I forgot about that. But yeah, they can refresh it. I'm pretty sure they can.
I mean, they can refresh it, but they can do that for later. Like, I mean, yeah, with him and JD at least at an even stance. Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, for me, we're gonna have 2 new world champions at WrestleMania. Drew's gonna beat Seth Rollins, and Damian Priest gonna cash in.
Yeah.
On who?
On Drew.
Yeah, I got Priest on Drew. Like I see what y'all saying with the IC title, but I feel like I see what y'all saying with the IC title, but my thing is with Priest, right? Ever since he got this Money in the Bank, they've been teasing him going after the world title. Like he's been involved with all these main eventers. He been interacting with Seth, Drew. Like he basically been interacting with everybody in the world title picture. So I just think based on the story they've been telling since he had Money in the Bank, it would be weird for him to pivot to a mid-card title, just based on what they've been telling us.
And okay, and I agree with that. But I'll say this, right? When Austin Theory had the Money in the Bank, did anyone saw that he was going to go after the United States title? Did anyone saw that happening? No, they throw you a curveball.
I mean, there's a bad example because nobody believes in Theory in general.
Don't get me wrong. It's a bad example. Don't get me wrong. It's a bad example. But okay, watch this. Let me tell you why I say Theory is a perfect example. Think about it when Dolph Ziggler got the Money in the Bank. No one didn't think that nigga was gonna cash in and won that freaking World Heavyweight title. But when he did, oh yeah, the whole roof went up top. Austin Theory was just that pivot that just like, oh, okay, that's brand new. I did not think he was gonna do that. Okay, great. It's optional. And I think at this point, if you're not gonna be given that big dog role, then it tells me already you're not gonna be sold as the big dog role. You're gonna be sold as the guy that's just gonna be like, take that pivot. I'm just gonna be honest with that. Take that pivot. Because I'm gonna be like, let's just be real at this point. Like, you're not like Drew. Not Drew, but Damon. He's not in the mix like that across the board. He's just not. Like, he's just not. And think about it. Every single time that you ever seen him in the mix, it's only with Drew McIntyre, not with Seth Rollins. Ultimately, so it's even a further situation where you see like he's maybe in that mix, but is he gonna be in that mix? You don't know yet. It's like situational. But my thing is this: if things go the way it goes with Seth Rollins facing the Bloodline with Cody, and it all happens the way it somewhat would happen as far as the long beatdown, the long-winded warfare at night 1 with that tag team match, and then you pivot off to night 2 where you're now defending the title, and then Drew is clean and ready to go. Seth Rollins banged up and he's trying to heal up from last night. Bro, that's an easy mark. You really think Drew's gonna lose on a cash in? I mean, unless that means that the whole Judgment Day comes in and beat the living daylights out of Drew. I'm talking about chair shot to the leg, chair shot to the arm. But there's a lot of chair shots. Like, you're gonna
take him out.
Even cash in. You beating this man blissfully. Because that man gonna be dry. He's gonna be dry coming on and facing Seth Rollins. I mean, sure, they're gonna make it look really good, like they're gonna hype it up, they're gonna extend it, but ultimately that man gonna look dry. He's gonna look like he's ready to go even more. So, I mean, but look, pick and choose. It is what it is. But I mean, at this point, like I said, I see it as a pivoting opportunity. Like I said, it's optional. But my thing is, if he's gonna cash in, this is my reason. This is my next reason why I say he's not gonna be the guy. He's still tag team champion.
Yeah.
And he needs to let that shit go. I said this before. I think honestly, if he didn't let that go, he's not going to get world title, and he's still a tag team champion. Now, unless they magically say Imperium versus Judgment Day for the tag team titles at WrestleMania Night 1, and they both lose it, now that's something different. But 9 times out of 10, who's going to believe they're going to lose it? Think about that. I mean, unless you have Imperium cheating and, hooking the underwear and pants and all that, and then it's like, oh, yeah, we won one, and we steal it from you, and then voila. They can sell that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that's going to get Priest a little bit more pissed off to the point that, yeah, he's going to want to fucking cash in. But now, if they do lose the titles at WrestleMania, then I do expect him to cash in on Drew and Seth Rollins both. I expect him to cash in on both of them. Because now it's like, okay, he can now have that time and that energy to be worried about being a true world champion without the tag team champion around his waist. Because that just added collateral. Because now when they pivot and do that, now it can be Finn Balor and JD going for the tag titles. That makes it more simple. Or neither they do JD and Dominique just to help out, mend that, because Dominic is really in a situation of you ain't really gonna get that deep. And I noticed that they trying to, like, Dominic's trying to get Andrade onto the Judgment Day, but that's not gonna happen.
No, I don't see that happening either.
Yeah,
because they pretty much have Andrade as a face right now. They're not switching him over to the heel.
Right. I want to know his story though. Judgment Day gonna end up jumping him, and Don gonna be in the mix this time with the confusion stuff like that. Instead of, like, how Finn Balor and JD was when it was conflicted. I wonder if they're gonna beat that story with Dom and Andrade.
Are they gonna do an Andre the Giant Battle Royal this year or no?
they do it on the SmackDown before WrestleMania now.
Oh yeah, but that's stupid though. I think they need to bring it back on to WrestleMania, and if they do bring it back, Andrade should win this. If they do it at WrestleMania.
Yeah. That'll be nice.
All right, so wait a minute. The Judgment Day and the Imperium had a match already, right? On the Raw today, right?
Yeah, Judgment. Yeah,
okay,
Judgment
so
Day beat.
See, and that's another thing. That's gonna be pointless. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see him winning. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't see him winning. I don't see him getting that world title because they're not gonna drop the tag team titles off of him. It's just not. So I see.
But to be fair though, I've been saying this for the past few streams that even if Priest does get it, it's not gonna be a long reign.
Right.
Of course not, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if he gets it, it's not gonna be long because he has both titles. Like, don't get me wrong, you're gonna be a double champion, but at the risk of what? Because you got to sacrifice one over the other. And this is like, okay, let's say hypothetically he gets the title, right? And he realized, okay, I got to be tag team champion and I have to be world heavyweight champion. One of these two things are more important than the next one. I got to sacrifice one of these. And let's be honest, the Judgment Day does not have that special tag team deal like the New Day did when they can switch off and pivot the belt off of somebody else. And then it's like, oh, yeah, we can still go in and defend these tag team titles. It don't matter who it is. It could be Big E and Kobe Kingston or Big. They don't got that special. They don't got that special switch. They don't got that special switch. So they can't do. So my thing is
they don't have the free bird rule.
So that's my thing. So it's like even in that's why I'm like, this is very complicated. So if they get that, so like I said, if Priest does get it, then I think only on that point it's slowly but surely going to be Priest separating himself from the Judgment Day because he has to realize what's more important to me, the world title or the tag team titles.
Yeah.
Because he has to pivot off. He has to switch that off. But one thing's for sure is because with another interruption from the Bloodline, because see, this is my thing, right? Because in my head, I said this once, and I'm staying firm on this. And I saw another video from another content creator that was talking about wrestling. They were saying that Jey Uso is gonna be joined back in the Bloodline.
Know what they say?
The thing is, this is my thing though, right? Because I saw because they showed the moment when Solo came in. Now Jey, he sort of slowed down, but not to a degree, slowed down too big. but he slowed down enough when he saw Uso, right? When he saw Solo. But when it was Jimmy, that's when he slowed down big time. And I'm like, okay, you also don't got nothing against Solo, but you're willing to gun against him if you have to. But it is like with Jimmy, is like it's always bad blood right there because he's just like a motherfucker against your success. It's like at this point, y'all need to start calling this match now or never because you just gotta keep ducking and dodging like it ain't nothing, but this is everything.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nice match. I thought they're gonna put on. They've been waiting on it for a while, so
I mean they may as well because like I said, I think this is just a match to just clear the air. But once they clear the air, because again, I do believe that Jay would win this match, not Jimmy. There's no need for Jimmy to win this match because there's no point. There's just no point.
Right.
But I think if Jay wins, and even if there's still bad blood between the two, eventually that shit gets correct by Solo. Because at this point, like I said, it's time for Solo to be tribal chief at this point. And say fuck both Roman Reigns and motherfucking The Rock at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think he gonna just beat tribal chief. He may call that motherfucker something else or something. But
I mean, he can call it whatever he want to call it, depending on what he want to call under his ruling. But my thing is, at the end of the damn day, whatever it may be, he damn sure takes that reigns, that titles, that brass ideology, and then just move on with it on his own terms.
Right. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Solo finna branch off. Jimmy and Jay, they're gonna go with him. Roman gonna be stuck by itself, and it's gonna be him and The Rock on some goddamn personal shit, ego shit.
It makes perfect sense to me.
Read the private chat. But yeah, WrestleMania is gonna be interesting this year. Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that about that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's how I see this. Is like, after this whole thing and after they settle this, bitter bad blood, you know what I'm saying? They fade behind the scenes, Solo drops that weight, you feel me? Come back in NXT next when they get that situation next, run ship.
Yeah. Yeah, I just can't wait, man. I'm like, shit. WrestleMania ain't coming fast enough. Some days going when you want the days to go by fast, they go by slow.
Hey, that goes to tell you, boy, the anticipation is real.
Yeah, it is because they skipped March with a pay-per-view. Now I'm like extra impatient.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's gonna be interesting? You're gonna have the private watch party. We get to come up and watch us.
I'm gonna set the back room up. Then I have the live reactions, have the back room going. I'm gonna be out here, man.
And this time it's gonna be early. I'm like Elimination Chamber, like 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be right in the evening. So I'll be in the motherfucker set up and ready. And they start with 7 o'clock Central Time.
Well, are you gonna do both nights?
Hell yeah. I'm doing NXT too. It's all day. Like shit, I'm gonna have to go goddamn shit. Damn. Well, I'm gonna have to spend some cash. Stamps gonna renew to goddamn after the 10th. Shit. I had to go get me some yamps, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody finna buy me something. Shit.
Oh yeah, Wally Taquan. Did you guys see Sting last match? What do you guys thought on that?
Didn't see it. Did see some image.
Oh, I saw it.
What you thought?
You know what? As much as I like to show AEW for like certain things, that's a great way to go out. It was a solid final match.
Do you think Sting's gonna screw it up in a year? Comes back for like a random company and wrestles again?
Nah, I don't think Sting gonna do that. I think Sting's just gonna stay retired. I feel like the only reason he did the AEW thing was because To me, I feel like AEW is basically an apology for the WWE run in a way. So I feel like
Pretty
he
much.
kind of did what he did. I feel like he did what he did in AEW, and he's gonna stick to his word.
Yeah. I mean, because I think the only reason he comes back out, is only the one match we all wanted to see, and that's him versus Undertaker. But I think that's overdue, anyways.
That we that's not gonna at their ages. This is not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. It'll be overdue because it's just like age and time. Like unless Undertaker and Sting can both show that they can still go, then it's like, it's no point.
Nah, they can do that shit though. Like if they really wanted to do that shit.
If they both really want it, for sure.
I'm just saying, like they can do it cinematic. You know, like the Bray Wyatt versus John Cena shit, the AJ Styles versus Undertaker type of shit when the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
And they can just do it cinematically. That way, I mean, that shit, I'll watch it. I don't know about you. Why you probably like, man, this some bullshit. But hey.
Nah, I mean, because when I want to see them both, when I want to see that match, I really want to see them in the ring. Like, I don't want to see that whole.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll be real with y'all. I said this before. I said this before. The last perfect time to do that match was around almost 20 years ago. I'm just keeping it real.
No, you're right.
They can still do that, man. Man, they do that shit cinematically.
20 years ago.
Let me direct that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I be out there, I get knocked in a pit hole or some shit like that. You feel me? You know, I'm just idolizing this shit right now. But I can picture it though.
That would be the best way to do it though, cinematically. If they did do it, that would be the best way to do it.
That shit'll be awesome, bro. That shit'll be awesome. That's some big producer get on the Sting versus Undertaker in a cinematic, and then they ain't even got to put it on TV. They can just throw it on the fucking network. You feel me? So motherfuckers just watch it that way.
Okay,
they ain't gonna put it on no network. You're
gonna put it somewhere. Shit, YouTube.
Yeah, they're gonna put it on pay-per-view.
Let's say they do it. Let's say they do it. Who wins?
Well, we can't really say who wins because they're just gonna write off who wins. Like we don't know that. Like it can go either way.
If it's WWE, they're gonna have Taker win. It's WWE, so they can have like one last fuck you to WCW.
Pretty much.
Man,
and that's why I'm like,
man, that Sting wearing that shit. Let Sting wearing that shit, you know what I'm saying? The burial match. Don't want to take in the fucking hole, bury his ass. Sting
that's the problem.
But then you see his hand come out the fucking dirt. Yeah, then you see his hand come out the dirt, and you know, which means he ain't finished yet. But anyway, man, I'm just idolizing.
No, I agree with you. Sting needs to win because Undertaker, he's already a big star in WWE. You know, he doesn't need to win that match.
Keyword, that's WWE though. It's like what more? I mean, just because you say like you get Sting that one, does it really make a difference at this point? Not really. That's why I'm saying for me, it can go either which way because let's be real problematic about certain things, right? They wasted Sting's last match in WWE with the whole Triple H and him versus thing, right? Which the whole WCW and WWE format, which really that shit never should fucking ever happen because no one gives a fuck. Because everybody that's in WWE was once upon a time WCW. And most of the ninjas that are in there that was WCW came champions in your own freaking corporation. So it don't freaking matter. It really don't matter. You pretty much had invaders in your shit winning championships. Let's just call it for what it is. Let's just call that itch for what it is. I don't care. I just don't care. Now, granted, were they the most successful overall? No, but they damn sure came in there, twiddled the fingers, and damn sure made a big impact while they were freaking there. They just were. It's just what it is. So the whole fact of Triple H versus Sting, that shit was an honorary bust because that didn't really matter to nobody. No one didn't give a fuck for that shit. No one. If people had to vote Undertaker, Sting versus Triple H and Sting, bro, no one want to see Triple H versus Sting. There's no story between that. There's no story between y'all two. No one cares. No one cares. Triple H back then, you were just an average Joe nobody.
I think they had some story tied in between the business wise or some shit.
Yeah, business wise, but
just,
even then, Triple H was pretty much nobody at that time. He was no one big. He was no one revered in Sting's time of the WCW versus WWE thing. He was not even revered like that. He was a mid-carder. You weren't no one special. What are we talking about here?
He would call Hunter Hearst Hensley.
Exactly. He wasn't that special. Like, come on. Like, you became special. That's only because you was freaking the boss' daughter. Congratulations to you. You was smacking and smacking. But look, at the end of the damn day, it's like, no, that was the ultimate waste of time. Like, that really didn't need to happen. That really didn't need to happen. Damn. But it is what it is. And the fact that it did happen, and now Sting's last match, it even make it worse that he had to lose to you simply because you put a sledgehammer in the match. You prick.
Mm-hmm. Actually, his last match was almost being murdered by Seth Rollins.
Well, that was the almost, but that's what I'm saying. That was the last match, and that's what I'm saying. That last match was the saddest match. Literally, that was literally the saddest match. I mean,
yeah, that was crazy.
Well, if that was his last match, then at least that was better than nothing, because at least he was going for gold at that point.
Oh yeah, his last match. The last match last night, that shit, I liked it. That shit, and then he carried.
I mean, it was all right. I mean,
I like that shit, man. That shit was great, man. Besides Darby Allin down there killing his fucking self, you know what I'm saying? But hey, that's what he liked to do. You know, he wants you to salute to that shit.
I just don't believe the fact that the Wada brothers, I kind of don't remember the name, but I just don't believe them two. They didn't fight to their best ability, because as far as for what I've seen, because like you end up getting captured and it's like, okay, that's it, and then you automatically just like give it like a couple seconds when you tap. I'm like, really? That's it? That's all we get here? Okay, boring. I mean, if it was me. If I had to, look, I'm just saying like this. If I wanted to see a lasting Sting salute match, I wouldn't want to see Sting in a shirt without his over the top of his wrestling gear, and it's like he just went in there. He was like he had an easy day, because that's what it looked like to me. That would have fucking looked like to me. Like I'm Sting, I'm the icon. I came up in there smooth and collective, and I had a fucking t-shirt selling fucking my t-shirt while having my wrestling gear under it. Went back to back, went deep in battle. I didn't blow a sweat. I didn't even waste most of my fucking paint off my face. And then I just made the dude tap and send him my package. That's a match. Oh yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. That is terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he showed this sweat out his paint off. Usually sweat that shit off.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how you know he had a decent match. That shit was average. That's what I'm like. That's not a Sting match. That's just like. That's just a fallen tribute.
He took some big bumps though, you know what I'm saying? Through them tables.
I mean, yeah.
Doing big
that's just me, man. That's just me. If I'm saluting Sting, I would hope they would have gave him a very much intense, not over intense, but a decent enough intense to the point that paint was been off, and it's like, okay, yeah, you know what, that he put in work in that bad boy. But that's just me.
He did his thing though, man. He was moving. He was barely moving in that motherfucker, man. Give him some credit, Wiley.
I just say he did everything a 60-year-old man could.
Okay, so he wasn't that. You don't believe that he was that mobile? I mean, see, now I'm gonna have to watch the game. Like I said, I don't watch a split of the highlight. So yeah.
No, they called the match off. They called the match off. They were like, hey, Sting was like, I'm tired. This is we finna end this shit. It took as long as he can take it. Shit, they called that bitch.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, that match just didn't move away. Oh my goodness, he was better off dealing with someone else. Like, that was more his speed, bro. Oh man.
Yeah, that's it. That was wild, man. But
nonetheless,
that's what he wanted to retire. I wanted to see Chris Jericho retire, but you know,
it'll be a minute before Chris Jericho retires.
Now I want to see Chris Jericho retire your Sting.
What happened?
Yeah, I said I wanted. That's what I wanted to see. Chris Jericho and Sting final match.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what I wanted to see. Just fantasy booking.
But
no,
Chris
I
Jer-
get it, right? The Walls of Jericho versus the Sharpshooter. Yeah, that'd make a decency if he was still good. Yeah.
Chris Jericho contract ends this year anyway with AEW, unless he resign.
He'll more likely resign because where is he gonna go if he leaves?
Jericho
WWE.
go with. He can go anywhere though.
But that's my point. But that's my point. If you go anywhere at this point, it's like, well, you're just going wherever it fits your musical schedule.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, you may as well just stay in AEW. Like you're just gonna resign.
I mean, TNA can do that shit too.
Nah, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. He had all the time in the world to join TNA by then. If he joined TNA now, it would be very. It would just make no sense in my mind, but nonetheless.
Yeah. Ain't no telling.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think about it. Because I think, around the time when Kurt went to TNA, I think that probably would have been Chris Jericho's perfect in time for him to go there. When the X Division was lit, all that stuff, and then of course you think about being a champion, like that would have been the perfect time around where he should have gone. Now it's like, I mean, he can still go. He can still go, but no, he can still go. I just think like just the element of bodies around is just not the same for him to really contend in most cases.
I mean, TNA can get a year out of him, maybe a year.
Well, yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, they do need a solid heel, right? So why not? I guess.
And make him champion for 3 months, tag team champion, then he's out of there. And that year's gonna fly by so fast.
Yeah, because he can just be like, "Hey, look, I'm on some collecting championship around wrestling organizations, and hey, that could be his thing right there. Like, hey, look, I've never been in TNA, I've never been in Impact. It's time for me to collect some things over here. Hey, why not?"
Real quick, Taekwon, on Friday, Wally, me, Main Event, and King, we talked about watching Dark Side of the Ring and reviewing it here. Will you be down for that?
Yeah, I'll be down.
Oh, I thought that was more y'all thing. Because I wasn't gonna have time for that one.
No, we'll do it like at night, like around like how we doing it right now. Like that's what everybody's available. You're available. King will be available. Taekwon and Main Event.
No, I know I'll more likely be available, but I'll be more likely the one listening to y'all talk about it because I probably won't have enough time to really review the whole. Like, which one are y'all reviewing?
The new one. But what I told Main Event, what we should do is bring it on the show, and then how people watch and stop and talk about it. That's like a better way of doing it than unless you watch.
So basically, y'all reacting to it.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And you know what? We should include Trey and 907 because Trey they don't know about wrestling, but they can speak about the other crazy stuff. Man, so we can have a big panel. We can talk about it, the business, the drugs, the crazy life.
Right.
I mean, they can relate to that, and they can speak on that part, and while we talk about the wrestling part,
Right.
All I want to know is, man, Jay needs to motherfucking making it official. Hey, look, call it in, man. Call in that dang match, goddammit. I'm getting sick tired of this. Jay needs to be over there on SmackDown and be like, and he needs to follow freaking Seth Rollins and freaking Cody Rhodes to SmackDown and be like, bitch, here the Super Camp. Like, I'm sick and tired of you, chump. You want some of this?
I've been hearing people say that though. Like I've been hearing people say it too, like that. Jay's gonna follow Cody and Seth on Friday.
Hey man, he needs to make that call and be like, look, you want this match? Let's go.
Yeah, that'll be a good surprise for the night too. He just come out of nowhere like nobody even know he's coming. Shit, right on over there.
The more this keeps on going, okay, sorry, but go ahead.
My bad, Wally. But the reason we're gonna do season 5 because it's the new episode, so we're gonna do it backward from season 5 and season 4, 3, all the way to 1. But go ahead, Wally, finish your statement.
No. So look, so I was basically saying, like, look, Because I think the more longer this keeps on going and Jay don't say nothing, I don't think Jimmy and Jay is going to happen. So eventually he has to say something where the challenge comes into play and be like, yeah, we doing this at WrestleMania Night 1. Because the longer this keeps on going, that means that, and there's no matchup being said, that means there's no match between Jimmy and Jay at WrestleMania. It's just whatever. And that complicates a little bit more because now it's like, okay, well, then that means that Jay is just moving solo, period. What's your favorite Dwayne The Rock Johnson movie?
Moana.
That's, hold on. Who is? That's our first timer in the building.
Yes, that is. At least from far as I remember.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with his movies like that, but I'll give you Moana. I'll give you that one.
Lil 68. That's what we gonna call you, Lil 68, because I can't say that second word. We don't want to get your name wrong. So salute. Thank you for coming through.
Your favorite Dwayne The Rock Johnson movie?
My favorite is the Scorpion King, Walk and Talk, and the Rundown.
I mean, Scorpion King was probably the best one. You know what? I'm gonna go with that movie. I forgot that movie, that football movie.
Game Plan.
No, that's not it. No, that's more so Disney. I think that is. But no, I was talking about the Gridiron Game. That's the one I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, that's an. Oh yeah. Me too. I Game Plan. I like those movies. All 5.
Yeah, I don't even got no favorite Rock movie. Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do. No Pain, No Gain.
Other than that, what else?
Pain and Gain. That's what they call Pain and Gain.
Another one he had was The Longest Yard or The Long Yard, one of the other, however they name it. That's another one that I actually am okay with.
No, he wasn't on that one. That was Stone Cold and Kevin Nash and Khali was.
No. Well, see, I gotta go look it up because he had a movie called The Longest Yard or The Long Yard, one of the others.
What is your favorite tag team and tag team finisher? My favorite is the 3D with the Dudleys, and my favorite tag team will be Edge and Christian. I really like Edge and Christian.
My finisher is the same, the 3D. My favorite tag team, I gotta think about that.
Favorite tag team. Ooh. This could go so much ways. Oh my goodness, so much ways.
Oh shit.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just choose the automatic. Yeah, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna go with the King and the Undertaker, Brothers of Destruction.
Damn.
And at this point, as far as a tag team finisher, I guess double choke slam.
So I'm gonna go with the Usos for the tag team, and the tag team finisher is one that we probably seen it just one time. Tell you the truth, the super kick into the pedigree.
Yeah, I see that. Shout out to DX.
What that next question is?
Are we get Bailey and Io in a steel cage match at Mania? Nah.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be a regular match.
Yeah, so I don't see why would they even implement that.
Right. Yeah, it wouldn't make no sense.
Because I mean,
unless they trying to say we're gonna keep the other ones out, that's to keep the other ones out. But I think
but let's be honest, even keeping them out, that only makes it worse because think about it, they can always be at the door trying to keep Bailey from exiting out the door. So it's like, you really want to do that?
Then they change it. You got to only do pin or submission inside the cage.
That's only if you call it that way. But other than that, you can escape or out the door or neither out from by climbing.
Yeah. If AEW only does pin submission.
Oh, okay. That's AEW.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You like Wally. Yeah, and Wally, they don't do the escape rule in AEW. AEW steel cage matches only does pin and submission.
That's
Right.
weird. That's so whack. Ugh, that's whack.
She
Is
said,
Becky washed?
well, he or she, the 68 ass, is Becky washed? Y'all think Becky washed up? Huh? Becky is Becky the waves? Is she washed up?
I don't think
I'll
so.
say it like this: she ain't as washed up as good old Charlotte Flair.
Oh man, don't go there, man. Come on,
I don't even
Wiley.
say Charlotte was either.
Come on, Wiley.
Yeah, no,
Come
you
on,
heard me.
Wiley.
No. Oh, no. You want to hear this? Let me tell you my honest opinion. Why I say what the freak I said. Look. Read my lips. How much world championships does Charlotte Flair's record for?
Shit, all of them.
No.
Like
What's her
14.
number? What's her number for world championships though? What's her number?
Ain't like 14 or some shit, like some crazy number.
Exactly. And out of that 14, how much of those matches were back and forth?
A lot of them.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When you have the belt a bunch of times, realistically, most of them shits are gonna be back and forth. That's just how it is.
Nah, see that, but that's what I'm saying. No, because the way how they did that shit with freaking Sasha Flair and they going back and forth. He won the title. They won the title. They won the title. This one, no, that shit cheesy, bro. I'm sorry, that shit trash.
No, I agree. I agree with you. I'm just saying. When I'm not saying anybody.
Hold on. How time? What you say?
I don't know. I got to bounce, but I hope that I can make the Fizzer Frost show later. But if not, it's all. I'll see you next. But this is what we should do then. If you can't find the video for the Dark Side of the Ring, because the new season starts tomorrow, then just find one. We start season 1, then maybe that'll be easier. Then we go from there. If you can't find the video for season 5,
Right.
And then we review it and we talk about it, and then we go from there. All right. Hopefully, I see you later. Salute everybody.
All right.
Salute
Peace out.
Good night.
Y'all
Good night.
All right. Y'all go subscribe to Hassan channel, man. He chopping it up over there doing the bid. You heard me?
And then okay. So what's going on with Dominic and Andrade? Simple. Dominic's trying to get Andrade to the Judgment Day.
Yep. Not gonna work. What you think, Taquan? Think he'll join the Judgment Day?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. If anything, it's gonna cause a feud with them. And Dominic gonna be stuck in the middle. I think we talked about that earlier, right? Dominic be stuck in the middle.
I was going to ask you about the tag match, the Cody, Seth, Rock and Roman. I was going to ask y'all who wins, and I was going to ask you who takes the pin.
See, that was the question I keep asking in my head. Like, okay, we got 4 major players up there. Which teams win, and who take the pin from the losing team? That's what I kept asking myself, and I never could come up with an answer.
I was thinking about it too, and I think, okay, hear me out right. If Cody is gonna win the belt anyway, and if you want to add drama to the match, you can have him take the pin. They might, if you just gonna win the belt anyway, and you want to add some drama to tonight too, he can take the pin.
To make it look like he gonna lose.
Yeah.
And he get to crying on stage and shit. Everybody get emotional. You gonna make the crowd cry. You already know fans gonna be out there crying.
Yeah.
Cody got that face. Cody made that little face, and he get the goddamn dropping that little tear out the eye. That'll be nice.
I've been hearing most people say Seth. I've been hearing most people say Seth should take the pin. But my thing is, do you really want Seth to get pinned twice in one weekend? So it's kind of like that. Like, you got 4 major stars, so it's like I don't know. It's an interesting combo, though.
See, Lil Sis 8 said Seth gonna take the pin because Drew gonna interfere. Y'all think Drew gonna interfere into the? I think Drew gonna be done and over. Once this match with Seth Rollins get finished, I think he's gonna be done for the night. He finna go back and chuck up some beers. You know what I'm saying?
So let me throw my caveat in here. So I'm talking about who should take the pin. So let's look at it from the Bloodline's perspective. If I'm thinking like Roman and I'm the head of the table, he's going to want to take the pin, meaning he's going to want that 1, 2, 3. So if, let's say, hypothetically, The Rock probably got Cody or he got Seth Rollins by the rock bottom and he motherfucking ushers in, you know, whatever tactics he want to usher in.
Yeah.
9 out of 10, he's going to give it to Roman Reigns. You're going to be like, let me finish this. You know, I'm the head of the table. Let me be the one to shine and get the 1, 2, 3 count. That's going to be the idea, which is only going to make it even worse for him because later down the line, that's going to be bitterment right there with his stubborn having ass because he can't share the spot, quote unquote. But from the side of Seth Rollins versus Cody, who should take the pin? See, that can go 2 ways. We can see like Cody taking the pin as far as putting a dagger into The Rock by pinning him at WrestleMania, and then which goes on tonight to win the world title. Or we can see Seth Rollins take a pin on The Rock because it's going to be the only pin he gets because he's going to lose to Drew McIntyre. Or he can be that, or it can be that thorn in the side of Roman because he actually pins him finally, which somewhat give him that glorifying measurement that he's finally able to sit here and say he's truly world champion because now he's beaten the champion that he should have been able to beat a long time ago, but he did it. I mean, that's one nice thing. That's the best you get. That's how I see it overall.
Oh, what about you, Taquan?
I was thinking, like in general, whoever takes the pin, I was thinking between either Cody and Seth taking the pin because I was thinking Rock and Roman win the tag match because the stipulation is that if Rock and Roman wins, night 2 is anything goes, right? So I was thinking if you're building up Cody having all these, you know, people helping him, that's how you do it with the anything goes. If anything goes, then you know that's how Cody and all his, you know, Seth, Jay, Sammy, whoever comes out for Cody, that's how they will be able to get involved.
Even The Rock, even The Rock, because The Rock some screw jobs, right? Yeah. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, you can see Roman and you know The Rock. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all right now, Drew gonna be the determined factor why Cody win the belt. I'm calling it.
He ain't gonna do it.
I don't think Drew.
Yeah, what though?
You say Drew?
Yeah. Drew
I don't think Drew cares about. I don't think Drew cares if Cody gets it or not. But Drew just want his shit.
No, I think real quick. No, I think Drew does care about winning the title. I think Drew does care in some sense for Cody winning, but at the same notion, he doesn't care enough to, you know, automatically, quote unquote, he doesn't care enough to get into interfere in the jump. But let's say hypothetically something were to happen where they did interfere and he almost lost his opportunity. He might want to put that dagger in him just because he knows that he was the added reason behind it. But I just think honestly, after he wins it, he just walking away like he's gonna go get his pint and enjoy his title. That's it.
Yeah. I got a story for it though. Ryan Matt, salute, man. Welcome to the
yo. What it do, everybody? What the business is? Salute to you, brother. How you doing tonight, man?
Everything good, man. You know, just coasting the rest of the night out. You know.
You say, what is this right here? What y'all talking about, man? Y'all talking about what y'all talking about, man?
This the wrestling channel over here, man.
What y'all talking about, man? Y'all ain't talking about goddamn The Rock, man. Is you?
Yeah. We just got off him, man. Yeah. Everything that's going on, and you know, answering a couple questions in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Are we ever gonna get a Bad Bunny versus Logan Paul match? We might.
Bad Bunny though.
Yeah,
don't
hey,
think
no,
so.
Bad Bunny can wrestle though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he can
can
wrestle.
shit
Yeah.
too.
He gonna be the new gangster lucha libre out this motherfucker.
Pretty much. That's how they
Okay.
tell him.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here my thing with Bad Bunny and Logan Paul. Right, we've seen them wrestle against other wrestlers that were able to, help carry
Fuck
them
him
through
up.
the match. Right,
True.
Right.
Yeah.
like if you got both of them in the match, who's carrying who?
They both
You
carry
know what I'm
each
saying?
other. it's not. It's
You know
like
what I mean?
it's not.
Teamwork
one
made the
way.
dream work.
I was
That's
just
what
going
it
to say
is.
that.
Like
I was going to say that
both of
maybe
them got to
if they
carry
work,
each other.
they just work together, practice. You feel what I'm saying? I believe they can make it work because they both. I mean, just think about it, both of them good in the ring automatically. Like they just born to do this shit. So they can do it. I believe they can make it happen.
I want to see goddamn somebody punish Logan Paul though, bro.
Oh shit. He ain't a Logan Paul fan.
He might just make Roman do that.
I want to see somebody.
Orton.
I want to see somebody different just come in there and just punish Logan Paul. Like goddamn somebody that can. I don't know. Somebody that goddamn can handle that boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't put Mayweather in there with him. No, I ain't gonna lie. That'd be the worst thing that ever happened if anything slip up and Mayweather fuck around and get like fucked up.
Yeah, he only box motherfuckers on the streets, you know what I'm saying? The YouTubers and stuff like that. I don't think he'll step in the ring with no professional.
Shit, he might though. The right ticket. That shit
He
is set out like a
fight.
motherfucker.
He fought Floyd Mayfield and yeah, they fought before. Whatever his name, the Floyd guy. I don't know them people, man. What's this is? Oh man, little sister 8. I think you tapped in.
Mania. Yeah, you came in right after. We've been talking about that.
Yeah, we talked about that, and we talked about that in like 5 videos. So
yeah,
I want to see him go against like somebody like Kevin Gates or some shit boxing. That should be retarded.
Oh, that's money.
Yeah. Conor McGregor.
Hell no.
What?
He get smashed up quick.
Who?
You talking about Logan Paul?
Yeah, he'd get smashed up, or Conor McGregor would?
Nah, Logan Paul get smashed up.
In what match? In boxing or MMA?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking boxing though.
Everything in boxing. If I'm not mistaken, I think Logan Paul's in a bigger weight cut than Conor is right now.
Conor McGregor, yeah.
I mean, Conor is good. I mean, he held up very nice against Floyd, but even then, it's like he don't got it. I don't think so. He don't got it that long. He has to make it short. I think Logan, if he makes it long, then I think Logan wins.
I think Logan should fight Mike Tyson.
He could get his ass knocked. Slump on his motherfucking jaw. Bro, first round, I'm calling that is right there.
You think so? First round? Nah.
What? Wait, what? I don't care how old Mike is. Well, Mike moving.
That's why Mike old.
He cooking.
Will Mike win? Will Mike win? Absolutely. Will put all my money on it. First round?
Boy, all right. Look,
Mike
like
will play with him. Mike will play with him for a couple rounds.
He might want to play with him, but he gonna clean him up. I say it like this. The reason why I say he gonna clean him up because he's gonna show him he ain't who he think he is. You ain't a real boxer. You just some popularity star, and he gonna set him packing like you ain't us. You ain't us. This is big boy league right here, son. Like you ain't us. You ain't no monster. You just slick with it.
You see how good Mike Tyson did? What's her name? Roy Jones. That shit was he played with Roy Jones. He respected it because it was exhibition, but Roy Jones said, "Boy, that motherfucker hit hard."
Yeah, right. Say he hit like the Brits.
Woo!
I tell you. And now Lil 68 says, "I don't know, man. I feel like Cody needs to turn the heel. Oh man, have Brandy be Cody's valet. Cody isn't working as a face to me. as a face for me. Look, man, or woman, whoever you are, because we don't know yet. But I mean, we hear you. We talked about Cody turning heel, and it's up there. If he turns heel, it's because he don't win the championship.
Right.
That's what we called. I think that's what we all agree with. He turns heel if he don't win the championship.
Right. Yeah, we had that discussion on about 3 or 4 videos.
I think it was like last Saturday. I mean, like
little sister, hey, where you been? You've been missing the party. You know what I'm saying? We've been over here, wrestling time. You know what I'm saying? Getting it
What's
in.
the best wrestling video game? Oh man,
Sega Genesis, NWO versus WCW versus NWO, and what else it was on Nintendo 64? No mercy.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. For me, the classic one. Remember that wrestling game for PlayStation or PlayStation 2, which one it is. That has Brock Lesnar on it. Shut your mouth, or that shit, that right there. That was a classic.
Oh yeah.
As far as the further ones, I mean, there's a lot of them. Who will eventually dethrone Roman? I mean, it's supposed to be Cody, but I mean, it needs to be Cody, bro. It needs to be Cody. Because there's no one else, bro. There ain't no one else. I'm sorry. There ain't no one else.
Cody's the only option. At this point, he is the only option. I don't care what nobody says. He's the only option.
He is literally the only option. He's the only star power.
Say, who would Jay first feud be with in WWE? Shit, I think
it depends on where they sign her. It depends on where they sign her because they over here playing games right now. They ain't signed her to nothing yet.
If it's SmackDown,
y'all playing, bro.
I was about to say, if it's SmackDown, it's Bianca. If it's Raw, it's Nia.
Hey, y'all playing though about the wrestling games, bro. Y'all know what the best wrestling game was?
Which one?
Fucking Def Jam Fight for New York, bro.
I mean, that counts. That counts.
That shit was bad. That counts. That shit was bad though. It was bad. I want a remake though. I want them to remake that bitch. You feel me?
I wouldn't even label that as wrestling. I call that street fighting in the dirtiest format.
But it was built like wrestling though.
It's all
because the way they grab you and all that.
You're in the ring, so it was like street fight. It's like that movie, Blood and Bones in a way.
Yeah.
Have fucking Fat Joe doing pedigrees and shit.
They got Ludacris out there doing shit. That shit was hard.
Hell yeah. Tori Blind and enter the goddamn building. What to do? You've been missing out. Where you been, Tori? Out there in the England streets. What to do?
What it do?
Yeah. 907 said, "What's up, Run, man?"
Bro, who y'all favorite wrestler is though, man? Real talk. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Brett.
Okay. Why?
Amazing, of like one of the greatest in-ring wrestlers of all time. He wasn't the best on the mic, but in ring he could tell a fucking story. Like what he couldn't say with his mouth, he could do in the ring.
Okay. What about you?
Okay. I see you, Tor. That's what it do.
Who you got? Prison Pro.
Yeah. My favorite is The Rock. Hell. And it ain't because it ain't because his wrestling skills, you feel me? It's because of his talking skills.
Everything. Yeah, the showmanship that he put on.
Yeah, I'm an entertainer and I'm more to the acting more than the wrestling. Like how they keep it straight with the camera without saying cut. You know what I'm saying? Hey, do over. They just do that straight face. Man, that's good acting to me. You feel me? So I'd be
Yeah.
amused by that. Like, how he doing it without laughing? I would have bust out laughing in their face.
Ad lib like
Because
a
he be
motherfucker.
smiling. That's why.
Right.
He be
I
smiling.
think always smiling.
Oh man. I mean, I would have probably agree with The Rock too, but the only problem is, with the fact of quote unquote he been stealing motherfucking Mars. I can't go that route. Oh man. For me personally, and I'm still on 10 with this one because I can go a little bit too. But if I had to go WWE ultimately. Yeah, hands down, man. Eddie Guerrero, man, he had the swagger. He had the ultimate swagger.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Man. Come on now, y'all.
The best women. You right, Tori. Best women. Go ahead, Ron.
Stone Cold Steve fucking Austin, bro.
I hear you. But no, I can't pick Stone Cold.
Also, I'm gonna tell you who I fuck with too, though. Goldberg.
I fucks with Stone Cold, but
I can respect Goldberg for sure.
I don't fuck with Goldberg.
Why not?
See, Goldberg was I don't know. It's just something I just didn't like about Goldberg. I don't know. Like he good, whatever, strong and shit. He never nah.
The spear, boom.
I mean, okay. Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this main event. Who would you pick, Goldberg or Brock Lesnar?
Brock Lesnar.
I'm Brock.
Okay, but why Brock?
Why Brock? He just got he more
Goldberg.
He more charismatic than Goldberg.
I'll say this, right? Okay, go ahead.
With the whole Brock and Goldberg thing, I think Brock does everything Goldberg does better. Like in ring, Brock is better.
Oh yeah, no.
Brock ain't nothing but a baby Goldberg anyway.
Nah, bro,
Took his whole swag, man.
Nah. Let's get one thing clear. Goldberg, he was pretty much a machine, running through people.
Yeah, he was a football
Brock
player.
Lesnar is a machine that is legitimate wrestler though. That is coined for this shit. Like it don't matter how you want to look at it.
Even with characters and promos, I got Brock over Goldberg.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I keep going.
But I mean, but as a second, I mean, if we want to pick another one, shoot.
I like Rey Mysterio too, though. Salute to Rey Mysterio for sure.
Oh yeah. Rey Mysterio, for sure.
He's like that's pretty much why I picked Eddie though.
But see, that's why someone picked Eddie. Yeah, but that's why I picked Eddie because I like the wrestlers that really like define wrestling at its highest peak. When you're talking about like true underdog and like just going all the way up and going through that
underrated.
Fight.
They underrated.
Yeah, they're the biggest one that have to sell that big ass story. They're the biggest one that got to sell that big behind story, and that's why I got to freak with that. Like I got to. But my second one behind Eddie, if I had to choose someone else, would definitely be AJ Styles.
I ain't really used to like Kane and Undertaker and shit like that. I ain't really used to fuck with him.
I mean, hey, you have an argument there for it. I ain't gonna be mad at you. I ain't gonna be mad at you on it. I really ain't.
And Hulk Hogan was like the American wrestler.
Yeah, he was the quote unquote the profound American. He was pretty much the Superman wrestler of. Well, yeah, he was pretty much the Superman of wrestling.
Yeah.
The only thing is he was the most harmless motherfucker of wrestling.
But his talk gang was crazy. But ain't nobody had talk gang like my boy. Goddamn. Woo!
It's a shame what they are doing with AJ right now. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's in a tough space, but you gotta think about it, right? 68. AJ right now, he's in a tough position, but it's like, what do you expect? Cause like where everything's going on and the bundle up, and then it's like AJ. I mean, like not AJ, but with Roman holding the title, and then of course like then you got Cody going after. It's like they can't do nothing much more. Like what do you expect?
Wow.
So until they work that out, they can't do nothing else. Oh damn! What happened wrong?
Ryan dropped out.
Yeah.
So
Everybody else, I can hear everybody else.
yeah, I mean,
But on 68, it's a shame what they're doing, AJ. I mean, I think AJ's kind of doing what because AJ, he's a veteran. Like he hit that point in his WWE run where like he's the veteran on the roster. So I think he just just putting people over. I think that's his role now. Like he gonna put over LA Knight and whatever other young guy they trying. Well, LA Knight's not a young guy, but whoever else they're trying to put over next. They're gonna give AJ to them.
yeah.
Like I won't be surprised if Braun Breaker runs through AJ.
Oh hell no!
But you can see it though. You can see it though.
I can see him win, but just like brushing right through him. No, like I
No,
but not brushing right.
No, no. When I say run through, I don't mean squash. I just mean just beat him.
Okay, because I was about to say like I
Yeah,
don't see all that now.
that sounds like a good match though. That's like a good ass match.
Yeah, that would definitely be a good match for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pay-per-view word. That shit don't even need.
I'm actually looking forward to Cross versus Bobby. Yeah, I think that'll definitely be the case. I think they're gonna make Cross win though because they keep selling Cross too much times in so much different ways to the point it's like if you don't win this, it's like they're pretty much making Cross a fluke. So I think he has to win this one.
I think
Cross needs it. I think Cross needs it way more than Lashley.
Exactly. Yeah, pretty much.
I go with that.
What about the guys in ECW like Sean Douglas, Raven, and RVD? Okay, yeah, if we're talking about ECW, then RVD's the GOAT.
Oh yeah.
RVD, okay, out that list, I'll rank him. Okay, out that list, RVD was the best wrestler, Raven was the best gimmick.
Yeah.
And I respect Shane as like the top guy in ECW. But he was promoted as the top guy, so I respect him in that regard. I mean, Shane was cool, but compared to other guys at ECW, he might be like my top 10 instead of my top 5 ECW guys.
Yeah, I will read. Yeah, man. I ain't really got into ECW like that, but RVD, yeah.
How could he, boy? Around the time when they was doing that ECW versus Raw and then the SmackDown whole thing, and then RVD won the WWE title, bro, the ECW, bro. That was a classic.
He won the motherfucking baddest like Terry Funk though. You know what I'm saying? Terry Funk on the whole different
he
level
wasn't like Terry Funk, but I mean, but at that point in time, I'm talking
about the bleeding and the hardcore shit though. That's a whole different set.
Well, yeah. Well, that elder time. Well, yeah. So what's y'all match card for WrestleMania?
Yeah, we pretty much got damn near the same match card, huh?
Pretty much.
I mean, they haven't even built it out yet to know like what's all the matches so far. Because they still working out all the kinks. So.
Yeah, it's I think it's. I mean, we got down there like all right. We got down there like 6 to 8 matches now. So we got Jay Uso versus Jimmy Uso. We know we got EO versus Bailey, Rhea versus Becky, The Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth, Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, Cody and Roman Reigns. So we know all that for sure, right? I think it's gonna be Sami Zayn versus Gunther. Who else got a qualifying match? So we got to get somebody for the Kabuki Wars, right? Kabuki Warriors versus Bianca and Jade Cargill. Yeah, shit. The men's title is gonna be double duty. Judgment Day versus the Miz and R-Truth. And then for the SmackDown titles, them versus somebody from SmackDown. Shit. Hey, that match, you have to sit down and write that shit. So, what's your thoughts on AEW's recent pay-per-view? Sting last match. Yeah, we talked about that earlier too. It was decent. You know, we had who that was? Christian Cage. Who the hell Christian Cage fought? I know it was great. Shit, I can't remember all the matches just right off the bat. But Sting retirement match, that shit was lit to me. Like, he carried most of the match. Darby Allin, salute to him, creating another almost kill myself moment. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Then they let him keep the titles. So I think that was excellent. In an 8-man match, that shit was off the chain too. Hold up, Roger Strong and Orange Cassidy. That was like the hardest hitting match on that junk. For me, anyway, you know, Roger Strong kept working on his back. So yeah, I think that was lovely. What we got? I don't know, man. It's looking like Self. It's really about to lose. I could care less about Cody finishing his goddamn story. I just want Roman to finally lose the belt. Huh?
Come on, 68. Come on.
Oh shit. Hey, now Cody gonna finish his story. Self losing his title. It's gonna be the Avengers Civil War up in the junk. You know, you got Captain America versus Iron Man. It's gonna be a big flood at the end. I'm telling you, it's gonna be people coming out of nowhere, and they're just gonna be like, that's how it's gonna be like the Avengers movie. I'm telling you, they're gonna recreate that shit. Watch and see. I guarantee you somebody gonna pick one of them spots and match it up with the Civil War, like how they did Bianca and Liv Morgan. I mean Bianca and Alexa Bliss doing the scary movie scene. They repeated that scene. Like, they're gonna have some shit like that in there. It's gonna be crazy, I'm telling you. It's gonna be wild. Yeah, this was Daniel Garcia. That's who Christian Cage beat down. Put the beat down on, you know what I'm saying? Put the kill switch on. I mean, the match was great. It just be shit Daniel Garcia be doing that I don't approve of. But anyway, you know, it's rational. Will Ava Raine eventually end up in the bloodline soon? Or is she too green still? You want to know what Ava is only good at being a manager, right? I mean, she's real green. She's so green, she just needs to stay there. You know what I'm saying? So it's she's just good at a manager role. She can play the wrestling part from time to time, but she real good in manager position, either managing a team or just manage what she's doing now. Be the manager of the show.
So 68, you said, should Ava Raine eventually be in the bloodline soon, or she's too green still? Here's my understanding from this, right? And the fact that they gave her the quote unquote the assistant general manager role at this point, this could easily, and I say easily, be the standpoint of, you know what? Yeah, she's probably too green. Or remember what I said about Solo coming back with the boy, with the Uso boy?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep, the new takeover. She helped the whole takeover.
You think so? You think she'll join him to take over?
Hell yeah. Think about
it. Or do they
Usos? Solo young.
Or do they take Naomi? Or do they take Naomi with them?
Either way,
hold up, Wiley. It's glow time. Hey, if anybody watched that last video I did of that shit, man, I talked about that shit for about 10 minutes. But anyway, oh man, that shit crazy, man. Naomi, they watched her. Now she washed up. Naomi watched up. She went from being a champion to getting pinned by a rookie.
Cody wins, and then Priest cash in on him. Cody finished his story, but Priest and the Judgment Day have the last laugh. Nope. See, yeah, that won't make no sense. Let me tell you why. Because you got to remember, if Cody wins, right, and he's going to SmackDown. So if Priest catches in, then the only reason they do that is they're trying to separate Priest from the Judgment Day, so they don't get the last laugh. Because he's not. Because remember, that world title's not coming to Raw. One of them is gonna have to go to SmackDown. Yeah, and that world title's at SmackDown. You can't leave the SmackDown without a title. So that don't make no sense. Now, if you want to talk about Drew cashing, you want to talk about Damian Priest cashing on Drew McIntyre, that would be the goalpost right there.
Right. Yeah, they hell nah. Ain't no way he cashing in on Cody. Cody finished his story and he ain't got nothing. He ain't got no story involved over there. Now, Damian Priest got 2 stories on Raw. He got.
But like I said, I don't see no problem with it, right? Because again, if they're wanting to separate him from the Judgment Day, that would be the play.
I just don't see it though. I just don't he got too much story left in Raw. Like he got another year of storytelling just from him, Drew, Seth, and the Judgment. I mean, his own.
Yeah, he's more connected there than more than ever. Like that's just the key place. I'm just saying, like if there was a possibility, then there would be a switch. Then yeah. When versus Storm happened, I literally thought Jay Hater.
Yeah, Jamie Hayter. We're gonna return. You want to know what? I'm so ready for Jamie Hayter to come back. It's like I seen a chick walking through my job the other day. I was like, hey, this Jamie Hayter. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she had the little screech and shit on her head like her, but yeah, I'm ready for Jamie Hayter to return to claim her throne.
I don't get too much about AEW right now to care.
Subscribe to the following channels. Subscribe. Trey Furs. Subscribe to 907 Good Eats to support their channels. Also, Hassan Tahir. And they all got different channels. Hassan Tahir, he do random topics. 907 Good Eats. She talks about food and reaction to like different things about the food topic. Trey Furs. I don't know what he's doing over there. Y'all just had to go see without me telling you. You know what I'm saying? What's the next question? Say Judgment Day is above both brands at this point.
Not really.
Judgment Day still tweaking off a couple problems they got to fix. But
Damian Priest,
Damian Priest got to be a pop tonight though, Wiley. Like they popped for Damian Priest tonight. Really did.
Yeah, but my thing is this, but if we're talking about is Judgment Day is above both brands at this point. I mean, on some instances, yes, but on others, no. Because you got to remember, Judgment Day don't really do nothing over on SmackDown. Why? Because just look around it. What did they do? Yeah. They hold no business there. And because of their alliance with the Bloodline, he's not going to go after that title like that, ultimately. So that's not even a thing either. So that's when I'm like, no. I mean, the only reason why they technically are over is because of the tag team titles. But again, if you put Damian Priest in world title contention, do you really want him to worry about the tag team titles or the world title?
The world title.
Again, no.
Right.
And again, over both brands, knowing that the Bloodline, no, they don't run no both brands. Like, no,
right.
They don't know. I think
they saving that. They saving that
over there.
But then again, both groups will be broke up by the time they can even get a chance to feud.
They're never gonna feud. That's the thing.
Yeah, right, exactly.
If they were gonna feud, they would have did that a long time ago.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, anybody got any more questions? Y'all got any more questions to throw on this? Because the show about to end in about to end the show in about 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So anybody got any questions? Or if y'all got something y'all want to jump on the panel and you got something you want to advertise or something. Y'all in
look.
business or something. Hey, I don't know. Oh, Tori Bland, Tori Bland got a channel. I didn't know she had a channel.
I think that's the one 907 had put earlier. Which one?
Yeah, she dropped it. She dropping links in the chat right now.
Yeah, I think this is this one, right? Yeah, the kill Tori. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, hey, look, 68. I agree with you. I think it would be the perfect time, but it's gonna be against Drew McIntyre, not Cody.
Right. That's what we all agreeing on, dude. That's the 9 out of 10 what we agreeing on. We had other solutions, but that's the only one we just can pinpoint.
So my other solution was him catching it on the IC title.
Right, yeah.
Well, see, but see, that's my point, right? 68. If the Judgment Day does break up, then him going for the world title makes sense.
Yep. Favorite gimmick match and worst gimmick match. I don't even know. I honestly can't tell you. I had to go back and look up some stuff.
Yeah, I can't put up either.
Yeah, I can't say on that one.
Because if we're talking about gimmick like David and Goliath, like gimmicks like that, then I can sell you at least one of the many few, but I don't remember most of those.
Yeah, have to dig deep on that one. Say, okay, Cody wins, and then who does he feud with after Roman feud?
Everybody that's on SmackDown, because he got to move SmackDown.
He got all
Randy Orton. You got a lot of
Randy Orton, Karrion Kross, Bobby Lashley, even Theory to a certain degree for a low level match. Who else? It's some more people. SmackDown got some people. Brian Breaker, and then these feuds, some can take a little longer than others.
Brian Breaker is gonna be a minute before they give him that.
Yeah,
but look,
just to throw them out there.
They got AJ. They got so much people. They got AJ. They got Randy. They got LA Knight. They got too much competitors right now where he can definitely fit in.
Mm-hmm. Favorite submission finish.
Ooh.
Mine's is the old Lion Tamer when he bends you diagonally and then put his knee in your back and slightly bend. That's my favorite.
For me, now it can go two ways. It can go crossface or sharpshooter, but mostly crossface.
I like that one too.
Brett or Sean?
Go ahead, Wiley. What'd you say?
Brett.
That was a good one, but I'm gonna go with Shawn Michaels. Damn, I hate to pick between them two. Favorite version of the Undertaker when he the dead man walking.
Hold on. My favorite Undertaker when he is the biker Undertaker.
Oh man.
Yep.
We got 907 trying to come up on the panel. Or do you were you trying to come to the panel or go to the back room? She's trying to come up. I'm gonna wait till she pop up on the bottom screen. She loading in though. Slow for so nice. Oh, sure, device disconnected. Where did you go? Where did you go? All right, let's go. Favorite Mania match or matches? I can't even say that. I can't say.
Hold on.
I still had to go back and look, man. Like, and some I missed a lot of them too, so I definitely can't say.
Favorite Mania match.
Welcome to the panel 907 Good Eats. You were trying to stand in the back room. You wanted to come up and spit something.
No, I wanted to come up. I was having some connectivity issues. My VPN was on,
Cool.
so I had to turn it off.
Cool. Appreciate you coming up.
Favorite Mania match or matches?
Yeah, I just I came up to show you my appreciation for the Facebook love. Keep grinding, Dr. Frizzle. Or sorry, Unhinged Main Event. You doing your thing out here in these streets.
Oh yeah, appreciate that. So what you got coming up?
Oh, I got an interview with Next Level tomorrow, talking about how he became a vegan and what led him to to start eating like that, or what led him to make the change. So I'm gonna set that live up tonight.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. Cause I got to tune in for that. I'm glad you said something because I don't remember you announcing that lately.
Yeah, I had to go confirm with him on No Captivity with Freezy in the chat section. I'm like, hey, Next Level, are we doing it tomorrow? Because he don't be on social media, so he be.
You had to catch him when you catch him. He be grinding.
I know. How you doing, Wally World? Am I saying it right?
What's going on?
Yeah. Well, we just kicking it. Well, show about the end though. Yeah, it's about the end because I'm finna go. I'm finna run over there to Dr. Frizzle channel. Go live.
Yeah,
over there.
I know. I got my notification on. I'm ready.
That was up. Yeah. So, but any last word, Wiley?
Nah, man. Good show as always, man. We just gonna have to see how this plays out as we go.
Yes, sir. So I appreciate you coming up, like always. 907, you got anything to add on before we get out of here?
Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel and Dr. Frizzle as well, and everyone on the panel and the links in the chat. Please go and subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in for great wrestling content.
Tell them a little bit about your channel.
Oh, my channel, we're talking all about food. So make sure y'all go and subscribe to 907 Good Eats, learn how to cook. We're going to eat. We're going to break down these food case studies. And I just started doing interviews. My most recent interview was a very nice lady, Nicole, who lived on a boat and makes amazing food. So definitely go check that interview out.
Oh, yeah. So subscribe to support these channels. And I appreciate everybody who slid through. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, TV, aka Hassan Tahir. Appreciate your brother, Wally World. Appreciate it like always. Little Fanachini. Let me stop playing, man. I don't know how to say that middle word though. A little 68. Appreciate you being here. This is your first time in the building. Tori, it's all love. It's all love from here to England. You feel me? Appreciate you coming through. And there, Trey Ferd. What's up, Trey? Don't go to sleep on me. You know what I'm saying? I be talking shit. I appreciate everybody coming through though, man. Really appreciate it. We've been be up out that thing. I'm gonna hit y'all with the outro. If I can find it real quick, give me a second. Hit y'all with the outro and we out of here. Peace and prosperity to you all.
He was a normal man who heard voices in his head. He was a normal man who ran from his demons. He was a normal man that couldn't escape the darkness. Till one day, he was left to die. He then would rise again. He then would embrace the voices He slayed his demons and he conquered the darkness. Shh.